Before the sun rises and the dough rises, bakers at La Segunda Bakery in Tampa's historic Ybor City start prepping the secret ingredient to make authentic Cuban bread: palmetto leaves.
This is how we start off our day, early at 5 in the morning. But what we'll do, we'll chop them to the length that we need. We rip leaf by leaf, by hand. Everything's done by hand mainly in here.
We'll set the leaves aside for now. I'll show you later why they are key to baking authentic Cuban bread. First, though, let's explore a bakery that opened its doors in Tampa in 1915, where every loaf of bread is made from scratch by hand. The hands of people who've come from a family line of bakers like Bryant Valdez.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I got 32 years, so I have love and pride for this job. I was 11 years old when I started in the bakery, just helping out and everything.
And everyone at La Segunda is like family, working together like a well-oiled machine to roll out perfectly crafted bread used to make the famous Cuban sandwich that longtime bakers will tell you was invented in Tampa.
I mean, the Cuban sandwich, which really was invented here.
I know, that is the age-old question, but we have always known the answer to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm third generation.
And I'm gonna fight it all the way to the end.
Now that we've got that settled, let's get to baking.
This is where heart and soul at. Where we got the boleo, we got the bolas right here.
The bolea gets shaped into loaves, which looks easy until I give it a try.
Push down harder, push down harder. Don't worry, I can fix it though.
You can?
Yeah.
Next, the loaves get measured, and this is when we need our palmetto leaves.
And that's for the face of the bread, which was invented in Cuba over time because they used to use old shoestrings instead of using a knife, which opens up like a flower. As they go, we flip it over and we measure to the stick, as you see. We make sure each loaf is 36 inches, the long bread. The short bread is 18 inches. We measure each one by one. So there's not, they're gonna do their job and we're like machines.
This is what it looks like baked into the bread. The idea came from this man's father. Copeland Moore is now the third generation of family to run La Segunda, and today he's making sure with modern-day shipping that this bread makes its way across the country.
We discovered a way to transport the bread out of the area, so now it goes all the way up to Alaska, out to California, Texas, throughout the entire United States.
Where it's used to make the popular Cuban sandwich.
The popularity of the Cuban sandwich has really taken off recently, and so a lot of restaurants that are outside of the state might try to use a different bread, a hoagie bread, or a different kind of roll, but now the availability is there for authentic Cuban breads.
So how do you make a real traditional Cuban sandwich? Joyce Mar Encarnacion showed me that first it starts with La Segunda Cuban bread, then secret sauce.
This is a mayo, deli mustard, garlic, and a little bit of pepper mix. Okay. This is what everybody loves.
Next, you layer the bread with Swiss cheese, salami, ham, and pulled pork.
This is our mojo pork.
You can eat it cold or hot pressed, but no matter how you serve it up, its mouth-watering deliciousness will take you back in time to where real Cuban bread is handmade. And the Cuban sandwich was born right here in Tampa, Florida.